What is up, family? All right. Okay. Yeah. That was annoying. Oh, man. Somehow YouTube got rid of my YouTube live stream. It was weird. So I had to like reset up everything. Anyways, hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. Chat should be opening up right now. You guys should be able to talk. If you're not subscribed, let's see. Hold on a second. Why is this YouTube channel? Leave your channel. See, it's one Solomon Trading. Now you guys are gonna start popping up here any second. There you are, Smitty. What's up? Morning, Dan. Good morning. Hey there, Paulie. Paul Shank. Get your cheese. Good morning. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. All right, cool. I'm gonna keep the chat back. Cool. That's cool. I can keep the chat right there. I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. Yeah, I could put it right there and I never even had to look at it. That's great. Good afternoon. Yes, sir. Howdy, Robert Pellegram. Sent you a new chart. Got you. Did that make sense coming from 1 hour to another hour and looking for buys only? Those would be my A plus setups. Smoke Eater, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, bud. All right, so let me make sure this is working. Okay, yeah, I think it is. We're good. I'm going to put on a little bit of background music. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Let's see. Dream background. No copyright. Let's see if that... I don't know. That's not good. I said going to hell. That's nice. Let's try that. Let me know if that's too overpowering. Anyways, which way are we thinking, sir? I'm honestly looking for 1 hour sells right now. Let me see. This is locked in. I love it. This is great. Too loud. That. Feel like you're at it right. Man, see, every time it's like, how about not Charlie? Let me pull it down even more. How about that? Oh, now it's too quiet for sure. That good? All right, we'll just try that. See if that's good enough. Apparently, I have to keep this right here. Good? Okay, good. But you could hear it? I almost started dancing. All right, well, good. Now if we got Smitty happy, we're good. All right, cool. We're good as long as we got Smitty dancing. All right. There you go. That's what I need right there. Honestly, I'm pretty sure we're about to have a cloud flip. We hit yellow. This is starting to break structures down. If we haven't already got one, we could be about to be... Oh my gosh. I think we already got one on the 1 probably. So our first initial like PulseX trade was probably... Let's see, right there. I don't know if we would have got stopped. Yeah, it would have got stopped on that one if we took a 10-pointer. Next one would have been right there, which would have already been at a 1 to 3.8. Now it's getting kind of dangerous because we're getting higher, but I will take this. So if it closes back below that PulseX line, I'm going to take it with a 10-point stop. Does that end? 10 seconds. All right. I got to load up my new account on here. Let's see, 10-point stop. 20 micro, so there we are. So I got in that trade right here. Let's see if that could push down. We did wick out this bottom, so it weakened this. It could go down very easily. Mind you, this is going to be like a weak trade, okay? It's not going to be your best trade. Gonna get the good old Forex out. So Apex is having a 90% off sale again. Code Solomon. This is when you rack up some practice accounts. 90% off. No activation. Or is there activation? Let me look what that was. $19.70 for 50K. So if you're like trying to learn how to pass them, I highly recommend them. There are better accounts that you don't have to worry about like certain things, you know, like different rules. So, you know, it's not the easiest to get payouts, but they do pay out. So just letting you guys know that. Can't really beat $19 for that. And there's 1 day to pass. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good deal. So that one was cooked if you took it. Hey, load up this account. I'm thinking about doing a Tradeify on here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to load up a Tradeify. She's pushing up, so that's good. She's going to take out some of this liquidity. I'm going to take this off now because we missed our main flip anyway. So just so you guys know, if you're using PulseX, don't be like, oh, it flipped again and I'm going to take it again. Oh, it flipped again. Like, really, you want to take the first one, right? And then maybe a second one. Like if it like this would have been a good trade, right? Right here, this would have been fantastic. And that would have been a, you know, you might have lost one there, and then also you did a 1 to 3.8. You don't want to take every single one of them, okay? So I'm going to turn this off. Don't care, don't care. So now we're going back to structure. 1 hour, right? Let's look left. Didn't break this high, so I'm going to put this at a block. That's a weird freaking candle. That is a weird candle. Sometimes when I do that, I'll go to the 15 and see if they gave me something better. Not really. Maybe you could take that one. Should I do a Tradeify select? Or should I do an instant funded? Like, what should I do? I do think this is about to fall. We're up in this 1 hour block. We're actually in 15 minute, but it's at the highs. What you really needed to see was this close below here, which it did. So now we're coming up to a fair value gap. All right, this music's gonna kill me, I think. I'm done with My Fun of Futures. 100% done with My Fun of Futures. Just telling you straight up. I'm trying, Didi. I'm not going to spend too much time trying to find music either. Here's a 5-minute cell block. You guys hear my birds in the background? If so, I gotta go cover them. All right, you know what? I'm gonna turn the music off for you guys. I guess. See, every stream I go on, there's music, and they all suck. So I can't do that. I'm gonna keep it on. Funded next. All right, you guys tell me. Let's see. Should I try? Yeah, I definitely want YouTube though. I could stream to Kick as well, but yeah, Kick is more younger audience. I need my 30, 40 and up audience. Nobody's 40 and up's going on Kick unless they watch video games, which I do a little bit. See what else? What other options do I got? I'll just do this. I started a poll. Just tell me which one to do. All right, we have a 3-minute fair value gap here. If I get a close under that, I'm going to take it, give it another shot. So put the stop here. 14. I do have an alpha account. I should probably should just trade that right now. There's a reason I don't like it. I keep forgetting why I don't like it. I think it was what was it? Let me just get my account info and log in and see. I just got partnered with Tradeify. I had to get on a video call with them. They seem pretty legit, so it'd be kind of cool to start getting payouts with them too. I do have this alpha. I might as well just trade it right now at least. Beckett private. It's not very private if I'm out loud with it, right? 50K. What was their rules? I forget what their rules were. Already, all right, so I already have those funded. Well, I'm working on Top Step on my right over here. So I got the ones I really, really care about on my right, and I got 5 funded, ready to go on Take Profit, and I have multiple of those actually. And then Top Step. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you know me, Smitty. You guys hear my birds? I like Take Profit Trader the most, and you want to know why? Besides their daily payouts, is their resets. So if you fail an eval, it's a $100 reset. On Tradeify, it's like 200 and what was that? That's my only caveat with Tradeify, really. Yeah, it's like 2. Let's see, it's select 150K. It's $215 reset fee. What? That's crazy. So right there, that alone would make me want to definitely 100% Take Profit Trader first. Now, I think for a person trying to get a payout, I think Top Step is the easiest because of the no end of day. Hold on. That's gotta go. This could actually be a really good trade. Okay, good. Bob, let me know when you want to meet James Sixsmith at TPT. Awesome, I will. He seems like a really cool guy. You said you go to church or your kids play with him or something? We got to play some pool here soon. I don't know what a Project X IG is. Same age? Yeah. That'd be cool to hang out. Be pretty chill in person. Doesn't Apex have $100 resets too? They do, but I would, my problem with Apex is the rules to get payouts. It's a lot harder than these. So I'm all about how can I get paid out as easy as humanly possible. The only thing I don't like about TPT is once you get funded, the first, like on 150K, the first 4,500 is live trailing. I personally don't like that, but which if they took that away, it would be like it is my favorite, but dang. Oh, wow. Yeah, he owns TPT. Still waiting, fam. Still waiting. I'm hoping we get a higher up fair value gap, like right here, if this holds. That'd be way better. Way better. Do a 13-point stop. If it holds. These birds are going nuts in my house. I'm about to freaking lose my mind. Just being honest. 20 micro. Hold. No, I have no desire to open my own firm. I don't really care how much money I could make and everything. I enjoy my life too much. I'm just pretty chill. I make money trading, hang out with you guys, raise a family of 5 kids, and people don't realize how much time and effort that goes into raising kids. Oh my gosh. Like, they're my priority right now, so I don't need any more stress. You know what I mean? But no, you know what? I almost opened one, but I couldn't do it. And I have that story behind. I had trust funding. It was ready to go, and I paid 25 grand to this Italian company, and then I realized I had to sign this contract where I would have to manipulate people, and I just couldn't do it. So, see if there's a 1 minute. All right, we got a 1 minute fair value gap. I'm willing to try it. I'm gonna get my stop up here. That's it. Just because it's a 1 minute fair value gap. If it closes below here, I'm gonna enter. Obviously, oh, I'm on here. Let's see. I don't know the max micro or whatever on here. Oh wow, it's just taking off, isn't it? I'm gonna wait for the pullback. I don't care. So I'm gonna hope that it doesn't leave this. I'm gonna put a limit order right here. What? Freak. Putting my limit order in right there, that it fills this gap. Gives me a little bit better stop. $26.078. Fill it. You're gonna leave a little fair value gap right there? I don't believe you. I'm not believing you. Unless they don't plan on going down. Look at this. They didn't fill that. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Come on. Sunboxer. 5 times. Oh, come on. Little more. Little more. Don't you do it. Alright, if it comes down here, I'm entering and putting my stop here. See this? So if it doesn't fill, which I hope it will, I'll enter on this close. I just hope it comes up still. Alright fam, I just now entered on a limit order right here. You still have time to enter here if you can. This was at 26.078, and I'm expecting it to come down and take these lows. There, I just sent that out. Let me know in the chat if you guys got that, if you're part of Solomon Trader VIP. I don't really know because I don't really trade silver or gold. I'm sure they allow you to trade gold, I would think. I better look at the rules on Alpha before I forget. It's been a while. Did like that 90% profit share. Profit target 3,000, 3 contracts, 30 micros. Okay. So 15 micros would be max. 1,000 max daily loss, but it's soft, I believe. Payout weekly, 1 day minimum trading day. So you could do in one, you could pass in 1 day. That's good. Micro scaling, qualified only consistency rule. Okay. What about unfunded? Forget their funded rules. Oh well, that's easy enough. There's really no rules. Dang, they're just gonna reverse on us today or what? Get my limit order ready. I can only do 10 because they have max of this. Right there. Should have done 15. That way I could make the stop the entry go halfway. DCAs. Mark. Nice, Timothy. My Fun of Futures, their commissions are horrible. They're when it doesn't matter what I do. If I'm up, let's say $1,000 and I take profit, I'll get 800. Their fills are like horrible. Like, nah, I'm done with them. Oh, and there's something else. Once you get funded, I hated it. It was like their scaling plan sucked. You use like only a little bit of micros until a certain point, and then you can expand. I just don't like that stuff. Sit on a 5 and see what's going on here. I mean, I guess it could be going up. I mean, dang. It hit my freaking DCA, but I don't know if it's gonna hold. Jeez, this is like acting strange. Yeah, okay, cool. Dang. They're beating me up today. Alright, no problem. Let's reevaluate now. Let's go back to 1 hour, just see where we're at. That was the thing, we were kind of up in this block. We don't know if they're gonna go for these highs or not, but we can't assume they are. Right, you can never assume they're going to go for the highs. You can always assume that they're just going to reject the block to some degree. So that's the problem I'm having right now. But with that said, we're going to buy until we can't buy anymore. If this closes on the 5 minute above here, I'll look for buys. If it wicks it, I'll keep looking for sells. That's what we've got to wait for. 40 seconds and we'll see. What did I lose on that? 7. Okay. Trying to close all these old tabs. Came in a little late. What's your favorite prop firm? I would say Take Profit Trader and Top Step. Like Top Step for ease of passing. I think it's really good for beginners. And then Take Profit Trader just because they're daily payouts and they're low reset fees, honestly. But I highly recommend you go for the 150s if you're going to use Take Profit Trader, because I'm pretty sure it's the same reset fee. Make sure on that. We're still pushing down. See, it wicked it. So let's look again. Well, at this rate, you might as well wait for a full-blown break. Get caught up in this chop. You might have a 3-minute fair value gap here, but I don't know if it's going to break this low, so I might as well just wait. Good old-fashioned low break. At least with the 1 minute. We never had a 5-minute structure break, as you can see here. There's never a 5-minute close above anything that was a structure. And the last thing was a strong, solid close here. See? Strong, solid close below this lower or higher low. It didn't only wick this one so far, so I'm still looking for sells, so we just gotta wait. Gotta be safe. You're welcome. If I'm down 1% for the day, should I call it a day on my challenge? It depends on your emotional state, bro. Like, I can lose 10 trades in a row and nothing changes mentally for me. So that's more of a mental protection. It just depends on where you're currently at in your trading career. You know what I mean? I'm not a huge advocate for stop at 1% loss for the day. I'm more, if the A+ setup's there, take it. But you have to have your setup. You know? Unless you're taking like 10 trades. I think limiting yourself actually does more damage than good for most people. I think it's like saying, oh man, I hit 1%, I'm done. Because in the back of your head, all you want to do is like actually trade. Now, if you can't control yourself and wait for a proper setup, then that's a totally different story. Like if you have no control over that, that's your first problem. Like I gotta wait. I got 75 people watching me live, and I have to sit here and wait, looking like a fool. and hopefully it breaks below here so we can sell something. You know, you might be going, I'm gonna sell right now. It might come down to here. You know, I'm not saying what you do. I don't know what you do, but that's not what I would do. You change your voice to say, I don't know what you mean, change my voice. Oh, whenever I talk like Robert, I change my voice. Like, hey man, I'm just kidding. So whenever you're a sissy, I'm just playing. I'm not saying Robert's a sissy. Dang it, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. We're still pushing, aren't we? We got to get below this. Not a great start. The first one was just such a small risk, it doesn't even matter to me. It was like a little pulse X trade that if it worked out, it'd been probably 1 to 10. Second one was pretty annoying, but it's okay. You know, we got like an 80%-ish win rate, so we'll just wait it out. Wait for the next best move. Crap on me. That's why I do it, man, because you're awesome. You're fun to mess with. For all of you guys who like made your just talking on that note, for those of the people that had that get in when they shouldn't, I want you to think about this. What was all right, say in the chat, what was your best oops move you've ever done? Like, oh, I shouldn't get in, and you did, and then all of a sudden you win. It was that moment that you screwed yourself. But what was your best? Everybody has them. What was your best, like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going all in, and then it worked? Mine was a $30,000 situation in a good way. And it actually screwed me for a long time. And I didn't keep that $30,000 because of it. That was Forex. Not that matters. Doesn't matter what you trade, honestly. As long as it's not options. Oh my gosh, you have to be like a genius to make options work for a long time. Probably a buy instead of a sell by accident, or vice versa. Did you win a lot? Thinking about selling off on Forex right now, actually. Let me get out the Forex MacBook Max Pro. My dedicated moneymaker over here on my Forex account. No one ever steal this from me. Just playing. There's nothing over here. Or we got 26125. We got 26144. All right. See if she could sell overall. That's all she needs to do. Let's see what you guys got. I know it's going to turn. I just know it. I can't tell you how many times, right? Probably a buy instead of a sell by accident. On that particular trade, I passed an eval easily, yeah. $1,700 single FOMO screwed my consistency. Was that the other day? I feel like it was. Why is your bias short though today? Been great trend day. Because we're up in a 1 hour block, a 1 hour sell block. I want to buy, but I needed to pull back. So in order for me to actually like take trades live. Now, mind you, I said if it closes up here, I'll start looking for buys again. That was too much for me now. Dang. 1 hour sleepy lo-fi. No, I don't want sleepy lo-fi chilling study music. Or cyberpunk. Just hot beats. So if it comes up here, I would be looking for buys. So let me answer your question like this. You said I'm looking for sells. I'm looking for what the market's going to give me. Like on the short term, right? Because I scalp, right? So if it comes right here, I'm not going to look for buy because we're closing above lower high, right? Creating a higher high. So temporarily, we should be looking for these highs at least. So if it comes up here and then pulls back and gives us some kind of an entry, I want to target these highs, right? Which obviously I would rather buy. With that said, not really. I don't really want to. You know why I don't want to buy? Here's why I don't want to buy. I don't know if it's going to take out these highs or just wick them out. And there's not enough room for me, if I entered right here, to make that much money. Let's just say, hypothetically, I entered like right there. I don't know where we are even. And used a 20-point stop. Even with a 20-point stop, that's only a 1 to 1.79 just to take these highs out. So, and the chances of them taking this out are very, honestly, slim to none right now. It's going to take out all these highs. So I'd much rather expect it to most likely, and even if it did take this out, I'd rather see it wick and then sell off. So I'd much rather see sells right now. Here's the other reason why I'd like to see sells. If I zoom in, look at all this. Fair value gaps. If I took a sell down to this block without even having to take this low out with a 20-point stop, same scenario, I can get a 1 to 6.27. See what I'm saying? If we're right overall, look at all this liquidity that needs to be taken out. Without breaking that low, which was, I think, it's Sunday. You can get a freaking 1 to 30 if you held, right? So it doesn't just keep going forever. And if I go back to this scenario, we had higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Close nice and solid right here, so that counts. That means this low is good. Then it closed solid under this low, creating a lower low, lower high, lower low, and until it closes above here, I don't even want to think about buys. Hopefully that answered your question thoroughly. Tim Abshire. Opened a Forex gold position by mistake on my phone while just checking the charts. Came to my office, turned on Trade Locker and SW, and I was 8,400 in profit on the long. Oh, and then you turned into golden boy at that point, huh? Gold could do that to you. Then all of a sudden it's like, dang, I should be trading gold all the time. until it doesn't work. That's the problem with it. Gold has a funny way of making you feel like you're amazing for a time. It's like dating a girl that you met at the club or the bar. You have like a good time for a little bit, and then you find out who she really is when she's sober in 3 weeks. Welcome, Dan. Until the girl takes 10,000 from you. She loves me. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm going through that right now with one of my friends. It's so sad. I see you got me looking at gold over there. This song, whatever this is, isn't even a song. What is that? Ugh. What are we in a horror movie? The only thing I hate about the streaming stuff is like finding music, because my ADHD, I have to have music, and the music that's no copyright sucks. And like I could play it for myself what I want, and then you guys can figure out what you want, but that works for people who like to that already know me. It doesn't work for people who just come on. Yeah, they're hard to find, Smitty. Jeez. Seems. I was extremely blessed. Found mine young. She wasn't young. I mean, we were both young. That sounded bad. But man, I wouldn't want to be a girl or a guy, a woman or a man in their 40s looking for love. Like, dude, that sucks. All the baggage. Holy cow. So much baggage. Like, this last girl was perfect for my friend, but she was a closet alcoholic. And, you know, he would be like, "Where's my girlfriend?" And she'd be passed out for 2 days. You know? Sucks. Other than that, she perfect. Like marriage material. There's always like one gotcha, you know? At least she was quiet. I gotta send him that. I can't. No, it's too soon. He just broke up with her last night. I can't. That's too. At least she was quiet. Oh my gosh. It's facts, bro. Oh man. That's funny, dude. That's funny. I mean, 40s and up, I should say. That's what I meant to say. I would hate to be a man 40s and up in this dating environment, or a woman, because both sides suck, really. I hear both sides. Of course, I'm going to hear the craziness of the women, but I'm sure it goes both ways. What's up, Reginald? Hopefully she didn't snore. You don't find out till like 6 months into the relationship. She like makes a snore sound and then goes boop. It's like boop all night. I'm sorry, but this isn't working out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it. I feel like you'd end up in the villages, like. Oh my gosh, you nailed it, Dan. Yeah, that's great, man. Congrats. Yeah, I've been married. I'm going on 18 years married. I think 18 now, which is pretty good. Different bedrooms. Oh, man. Just didn't work out, Thomas? I just see so many of these relationships where I'm not saying it's the woman's fault, but like some kind of like hormonal thing happens. Now, don't be mad at me, women. I'm just saying I've seen it from a lot of my married men friends that once 35, 40 hits, all of a sudden she just doesn't like him anymore. And I pray to God that never happens to me. It's like, wow. Yeah, I'll be 43 next month, Mark. Oh, 45 married? That's impressive. If you're saying 45 married. All right, Robert. Wait, 18 what? Are you married? Oh, you're the other Robert. Hopefully I wasn't speaking to the wrong Robert. Hold on one second. Yeah, okay, Robert Fullenwinder's in here too. I joke around with Robert Fullenwinder. Robert Pilligran, I wasn't talking to earlier. Just 18 years here too. Only took me 3 tries. I'm like, wait, Robert Fullenwinder isn't married, I didn't think. What's up, Aiden? There's my boy. The hormonal thing is so real, it's rough. Yeah, you know, like, that's just a reality. I'm not even making fun of women on that. It sucks that you guys have to go through that, but it big sucks for the men too. It's like a horrible situation. Like my one friend, I'll give you something that happened to him. They were married for like 26 years, and then all of a sudden, just boom, out of nowhere, it just happened. Like, she just didn't like him. There's no cheating. Just said I want a divorce and we're done. And like, you would never have thought about it like that ever happening. And then, dude, he literally developed he was so crushed. He like developed heart disease, and the heart doctor quite literally says he was heartbroken, like really heartbroken, that caused it. And I didn't know that was actually a thing, and then I looked it up, and it's actually a real thing. Like, you could actually be that hurt. Yeah, there's the big boss, Aiden. I should get him on here sometime with me. I found my 3rd wife on Plenty of Fish at 44, going on 10 years. Hey, man, that's great to hear. She's the best thing that's happened to me. 3rd time's a charm. Amen, Dan. Praise God. That's great to hear, brother. It sucks because I have to deal with it, so we both go through it. Yeah. Yep. It's really a sad time. Reginald, I'm sorry. I mean, what else am I supposed to do while I'm chilling? But I appreciate it, brother. I don't claim to know everything. I'm very observant with everybody. I started drinking. Yeah. Drinking's, oh my gosh, man. I know a lot of functional alcoholics, great, amazing people. They go to work, they're happy, they could do stuff, but then it's like killing them slowly. It's like they have like pains, and all kinds of like inflammation situations, and then kidney issues, and sober 3 years. Praise God, man. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I was on every drug known to man you could even possibly imagine. I was a drug addict from like 16 to like 22. I was a drug dealer. I was a felon. I had all kinds of, and at the same time I was a Christian. So I'm like, what am I doing? This is crazy. Like, I shouldn't be like this. And just so we're clear, the reason I was a felon, I was with a group of people that did something, and I was the guy saying, please don't do that, no. And then I got hit too. So I'm not trying to act like I was a tough felon or something. Regardless, turned my life over to God, quit all that stuff, had a baby. Then alcohol was kind of like my thing for a long time, you know. But I've been sober now for 6 years. Maybe something to do with trading. Like, trading makes you super disciplined, you know, in different ways. Sucks for guys too. Thank goodness my husband has learned to tolerate me after 17 years. Yeah. You know, I hate to talk about my wife, but you know, she's gone through some stuff, and like at first it was kind of like, oh, I took it as a personal attack, and then you kind of realize, okay, they're just going through stuff, you know. They're just going through stuff. Yeah, my son is on. Yeah, I teach my son everything. I teach my son what not to do and what not to be. And that you can be a somebody even after you did all that stuff. You know. My great-grandparents were married for 80 years and passed away 1 year apart. Oh, that's amazing. That's adorable. Amen, amen. Johan. I want to say Johan every time. It's probably Johan. But Johan. I know you tell me and fix it. You had a baby and they say men can't have babies. We figured out how it was happening. Grace is real. Yes, it is. Yeah, if I could turn my life around, guys, like everybody thought I was going to be the guy that died. Now, up in Ohio, where I lived, it was in the top 10 ranked for highest heroin and fentanyl overdoses. I personally knew like 30-something people in my grade. By the time I was in my 30s, that already died of overdoses. So, I mean, it was just like everywhere. Like Akron, Ohio. Tim Allen, Robert Downey Jr., Flight of the Phoenix. Great job, Bob. Appreciate you, bro. I don't know if I've ever seen that now. Hold up. Flight. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Yes, sir, Timothy. Yes, sir. Jesus saves. Grace is real, yeah. All right. Oh, see, look, it did not want to get above. This is great news for us because here's our sell, right? So let's look at the sells. I'm being really safe with this. I normally want to take a fair value gap and stuff, but I want to make sure this closes. I'm just being safe with it. I already lost one trade. The other one didn't really count. So, hi, babe. We could actually. So, all right, here's a good lesson that I started doing. That I started showing you guys right here. So yes, this is a higher high essentially, right? So we had higher high, higher low, higher high. But because this only wicked it, I want you to just look at the solid only. Yes, this is a higher high. Yes, this does count. But that makes this internal structure for me not that strong. That's why I'm not taking a sell from there. I'm going to go down to the last area that was that had a solid high. See what I'm saying? And I want to see this break. That's why I'm waiting for this break and not this break, is what I'm trying to say. That protein bar. Have a coffee first. This coffee sucked. It's like the most watered down. Huh? I'm gonna pee. Hey. Something else. Just rice. I gotta eat for Smitty. Flight of the Ashes. Let me see. $19.81. I was -2. See, I can't do anything right now because it didn't close solid above. We're only wicking right now below this internal. I need to see something happen for proof of it selling. I mean, I could go to the 3-minute. There's no fair value gap. There's right here. So right under here is a fair value gap. That's too much for my stream. I can't do it. Too much. Nope. I could hear you. Are we doing VIP? Yeah. My 9-year-old relation. I was having such a good time on here, though. Ended right before my heart attack in my 40th birthday. So I agree 100%. The dating pool has got... I can't read that. Algae. Yeah, I better do my live sesh with my members. All right, so if you're not a member yet, guys, you can join at SolomonTrading.com. Join my community. It's only $97 a month right now. We do listen to better music, I'd like to think. If you can join there right now, I'm going to create the Zoom right now for everybody. Private Zoom call. We'll do another 2 hours together. If you're not a subscriber yet, make sure to hit the subscriber notification bell. I go live every day and at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2 p.m. Sometimes a little over. Live trading with Bob Beckett. Live members only trading with Bob Beckett required on schedule. All right, guys, we're getting farther down. If you're on here and I have to jump over to members only, I'll be looking for a sell if this closes under this low. I'll use the 1 minute. It's a little bit riskier. The best is to wait for the 5-minute close. Okay. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to live members only trading. Boom, pasting it. There's my link. It should go into all the Telegram groups right now. School. Members only live trading. Now. Boom. All right, there we go. Post. All right, posted it up. Again, guys, join at SolomonTrading.com. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the last hour or so on here on YouTube. If you're not a subscriber yet, make sure to hit the subscription button and the notification bell. I go live every day at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'd love to hang out with you. President's Day would work to meet Six Smith, and I will message him. Let me know if President's Day. I have to check it out, buddy. I guess it works for me because my ex would have never liked me getting up at 5:30 a.m. to trade. So a win is a win, right? Haha. Well, I definitely don't wake up that early, so I get you. Myra Shine. All right, guys, going live right now. Dan, hit me up. God bless. Take care. Beckett out. Peace.